Alright guys, you see me going to the battery for a reason. There is another mod that we're doing. There's other things I need to do to make footage, but like, oh no, this is something Christina got me and I'm very excited to install it. But we gotta disconnect the battery, then we're gonna get in the car. You ready?
Yeah.
You might be thinking what we're doing today. Today we're actually doing, it's another interior mod. The interior mods that we're doing today is the start button and the cluster. We're gonna change the whole color scheme of the cluster. I was actually thinking about doing something special, which I'm gonna talk to you about here in a moment. So first thing we need to do, we need to take this start button off. We also need to take this cluster off. Apparently you can take the cluster off with the steering wheel on. I've never done it, so we're gonna give it a shot. First thing you're gonna do is pull the steering wheel all the way forward and all the way down. Now that's out of the way, I believe this is a T10. There's 2 bolts up top. And there's the number 2 bolt. And by the way, that is a T15. I was incorrect. The next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and we're gonna put our hands up on top. We're gonna kind of pull forward and down at the same time. That should allow us to be able to just easily slide it out. Keep in mind, it's been sitting like this for quite some time. Okay. And now that it's out, we should be able to see some snaps up behind it, which I absolutely cannot see at all. So now that we got it flipped over, it was attached with some electrical tape to this white, and that's why I couldn't pull it forward. So I slid it out, and now you can see all the snaps. There's 3 of them back there. So we're gonna go ahead and take 1, 2, 3.
It stops.
So now the cluster is completely out. You thought that was all, but there's actually one other thing that we're gonna remove. Reach the handy dandy wallet. I'm gonna grab a card out of it. What you do is you actually just slip it up underneath your button. And then you just simply, there's another tab here, you just push that button and you pull it out. So now we got the button out. Now let's take this inside. First of all, yes, we have a bottle of squeegee. She likes Snickers, she's doing it. Here's a red start button for that right there. And then right here is the blue clusters, which is the identical color as the BMW emblems and the cage and the brakes and the front brakes and everything that I've done, the color scheme. So this is me wild. Now, we gotta figure out how to take this thing apart. Ready to do your magic?
Yep. Why do you have
So here's the cluster. We can't take the pins off. There's a special way of doing it, and they recommend doing it with the dryer. Here it is all completed. There's a few bubbles that will hopefully go away within, nope. But hopefully the bubbles will go away after a couple days. Kind of like window tint. You're not supposed to touch it. It is water, so it should kind of go away. So just one speck there. And there's one speck there. But other than that, it looks really good. I put the cover back on, make sure there's no dust or fingerprints all over this. And then obviously got the red button on. So now that that is complete, it's just a matter of installing it all back together. And it's gonna look really good. Alright, so cluster goes in like so. Make sure you grab and plug in all those clips you had. There's one. There's two. Number 3.
Ah, that looks good, babe.
Strap those. Yes, there's an option for a blue button, which so you got the blue emblem, blue cage, blue stitching, blue M1 and M2. Right here we have a button that says do not touch, made by the person behind the camera, Christina. She made that little for me because I have air suspension on the actual vehicle. So now we got the reds that match there. Grab the cord to the button, and then that plugs only one way, so you just plug it in until it snaps, and then you just simply push it in. Not much to it. What do you think?
I like it.
It matches really well with that cage, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
I also like how it's matching like all of those with the blue.
it does. It looks really good. So here's from my view. I should strap the GoPro on my head and we'll go on a little drive. But you know what's so crazy though? I just got this thing back from BMW. I was going to do this before I took a BMW. This thing is still under warranty. It has the powertrain warranties and all of that. Like they would fix it if my engine broke. Even after all these mods. And the thing that concerns me, I mean, suspension obviously is out. I have airlift and all of that. But the crazy thing is I have downpipes. I have an engine light because of my downpipes. You know what they covered? This. The seat emblems there on my seats, they were sun damage. They replaced those under warranty. They're brand stinking new. Cold start is horrific in this thing. Our season, there's not really any other mods I'm doing. Next season, I do plan on going a little bit more ham because the warranties are out. I plan on doing the tunes and thank goodness the cold start delete and a wrap. You know, I chose this silver. I was thinking wrap it just matte, like a matte clear, but probably changed my mind. I actually did a little wrap design on Photoshop. I'm kind of obsessed with it, so we'll probably do that next year. Wheels, don't be thinking about any wheels. Maybe if I can find someone with wheels, I'll put them on for a little while, see if I can just rent them. If you have 5x120 wheels, let me know. I don't plan on doing wheels because I want to wide body this thing. If I'm going to keep it, if I actually do wide body it, then I don't want to spend that much money on wheels and I have to spend that much money on wheels again, because the stock wheels look so good. There's just no reason for it. Sounds so good. Hopefully the GoPro picks it up. I know the windows are up, so it is kind of hard to hear the pops. I did switch new jobs also. Switching new jobs, I'm here for one more year like I said. So I switched jobs for one more year. I do sell cars and that's just what I do. Making good money where I was, obviously, to pay for this. But the past 5 months has been a little bit of a struggle. So I took a gamble. I switched occupations. I'm not selling Toyotas, so slip in my DMs if you're buying a Toyota. And I'm a little worried about it. Obviously, it's a big gamble because I do have bills. I do have living expenses and stuff. That thing was really cool. Needed paint, and that's exactly where he's at. It looks like he had a back bumper, the rear, the sides, everything taken care of. So that is rare. This is probably the first time I've seen any type of build in Norman. Like, oh my God, I'm excited for that. It looks really mean from up front, I gotta say. But college campus OU is right over there. That's how close I live. Like 5-minute drive, if that. It's so much louder with the windows. Now that I get my hair cut, I'm gonna go get a Bang energy drink. I don't know, I'm just craving one. How do I not get pulled over? What's that car doing? Alright, let's get over. Ha! Another 55. He must ready to get over. He's not turning his blinker on. Those downshifts sound so good. That was fun while it lasted. Car is warm. Let this car get over. Downshift. I don't know what else to really point out. That's a little bit about what my life's going through. And sorry for the loss of content. I was posting every week, but it's because I was building this car. I was honestly making more money too at the time, so there was a lot of like things that kept the videos coming, and that's why I know I was doing it. I was just filming the build process, and I've decided, like, I was thinking I made this YouTube video because I forgot about my other builds. Like my wide body, I got pictures to prove that I did it. It's all in the past. This car is like, okay, well, I'm gonna build it, I'm gonna film it. But why don't I do that with more of just my life and the things I do outside of work? Obviously, that's not that often. I mean, there's times where I work 5 days and I just live my life normal. I go grocery shopping, I get gas, and there's nothing to film. Or maybe I'll get a day off and I'm just completely lazy, just getting some things done that need to be done. But the days that I go out and, like, even today, cruise around and go get a haircut, I know I'm not doing that much today. I really am not. It's really a lazy day. But I can go out and have fun with friends and stuff. I want to kind of maybe start filming more. I don't know. I say I don't know a lot because I'm trying to figure it out. Some pops and bangs for you. Alright guys, well, I just want to say have a great day or have a great night whenever you're watching this video. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep growing the content. Let's just try to grow it outside of just not only cars, but kind of life with the cars, if that makes sense. I don't want it only with the cars. I have booster boards. Let's go ride the booster board. Let's go scoot around. Let's go do stuff, you know? Go hang out with some friends. It's gonna be a good time. Good feature ahead of you to this YouTube video. This show has a huge chance in the future to grow, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just saying, go ahead and start filming a lot more and pull out the camera. I am super busy between the new job, more hours. I'm still living in Norman. If I was living in Tulsa, the whole thing would be so much easier.